What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. I'm hearing more and more conversation getting louder and louder pertaining to this situation. Like, do we really got to talk about this? Like, straight up on some real stuff. Do we really have to talk about this, man? What am I talking about? They're talking about the new era versus the smack era. Which era is better? Who could beat who? Listen, man. They've been trying this every time a new wave come in and a couple guys decent, then immediately they want to go up against the top tiers. They want to think they better than the top tiers. In every so-called era, we ain't gonna even call them eras. Let's just call them classes. Let's not call them era because these are classes. They're not an era where they actually dominate, where they actually impactful. None of these classes have ever been dominant. None of them has ever been impactful. None of them has ever controlled what battle rap is or even drawn all the attention of the community to them. They always fail in that over and over and over again, and this will be no different. Trying to compete against those who set the bar in battle rap that made it as big as it is now, that y'all is actually eating off of and even getting the looks as a result of them. Like, come on, like, this sounds stupid. This sounds stupid because even when y'all be matched up against them, they have the most wins against y'all in every class. It ain't never been a class that came out trying to go up against them that was more successful than them when they matched up together. Give me one class that actually did better than them, when going up against them, actually beat them. That stands out. Not one. And even when Av at one time was real dominant. But what destroyed Av? What made Av lose all his stock? When he went up against O-Red, when he went up against Shotgun Suge, and he ain't never been the same ever since. He had never been the same ever since. But he got his fame off of who? Rum Nitty, who was his era, and Chess, who was his era or class. So you don't even capitalize off that, okay? The only ones who I can say might have been that effective like that was Briz and T-Top. Briz and T-Top probably could give an argument, but it wasn't a class for them, okay? But, you know, they held their own and they made a huge impact. But I wouldn't even put them, for the most part, over the top tier. What's crazy about the top tiers is all of them battle rap superstars. I'm talking about the real top tiers. All of them are battle rap superstars, whom this new class have not crossed over to. They haven't even crossed over to. It's a lot of stuff that they'll never be able to compete with them on as a result of. For one, they sound like each other. They all got that PG. They all got that PG 1-2 step, that 1-2-3-4 bar setup. They not original. They not original. And most of them is twerk decoys and copycats. You know what I'm saying? So they sound like him. They try to rap like him, most of them do. They don't have their own signatures. Like all the top tiers got their own signature moves. Like all of them. And all their slogans fire. These dudes in these new eras, their slogans is terrible. Their signature moves is terrible. I'm talking about they just sound like cheap knockoffs. It just sound like cheap knockoffs. You'd be like, what are you talking about, man? That sounds crazy. Like, that slogan is terrible. That signature move is terrible. Both they slogans and signature moves is terrible. Again, and what hurt them the most, they not original. See, that's another thing. All those top tiers in that era, none of them sound alike. They all have their different sound. And what's crazy, they'll be from the same city. They'll be from the same city, the same blocks and stuff, and don't even sound the same. For instance, take the St. Louis movement. You got B Magic, Hitman Holler, A-Verb, Young Ill, Remy. None of them sound the same. None of them even rap the same. They all are entirely different. They all are entirely different. Take Detroit. You had X Factor, Midwest Miles, Calico. I'm even throw QP up in there. Clean Paper. None of them sound the same. At all. At all. And they was never accused of having ghostwriters and assisting each other in their pens. They each stood their own. You take Chicago, where you had Big T, then you had Big Cannon, then you had Young Cannon. None of them sound alike. None of them sound alike. None of them rap alike. None of them sound alike. They all have their different styles. You could even take Mook them. Take Rex and Mook from Dot Mob and K-Shine was with them and Rock was with them. None of them sound alike. None of them even rapped alike. None of them. Math and Hollow, the Don, when they was NYB, none of them rapped the same. None of them. Charlie Clips, Lux, all from Harlem, Head Ice, Sway Seven, none of them rap alike. None of them. They don't even sound the same. Can't say the same for these new eras. They all copying each other. They all copying each other like they're in boot camp. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Enemy, hut, about face. Like, dude, get out of here. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Like they on a assembly line. Like all these, like action figures, all on assembly line. Copying off the same person. None of them got their own style. For the most part. For the most part. You might get a couple that stand out, like two of them that stand out. But come on, overall, no, man. Sorry, it just don't work. Why are we even talking about this? New era versus the smack era. Sound crazy. This new era can't lead battle rap into the future. Come on, man. Let's just be real. They still chirp. Might as well chirp. They still choke under the big lights. Nah, man. I'm sorry. I don't even know why people even. I get it. It's battle rap. We need to make some type of conversation. We need to talk about something. But man, please save that. That ain't nothing, man. I said you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. I said you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. It's too young to get over. Too young to get over. You're stuck in the middle. You're panicking. You're a copycat. You a copycat. You a copycat. You a copycat. And copycatting all them brothers moves there and say we better than y'all. Like, I'm gonna copy all these brothers' moves and copy their blueprint and everything and still ain't got it mastered and still ain't got it down packed, only to then say y'all better than them using their stuff. Well, I'm gonna take their stuff and then I'm gonna create it and add my little twist to it, and I'm better than them. No, you not. No, you not. Man, get up out of here. The new era versus the smack era. Right. They all sound like somebody from the smack era. They all sound like somebody from the smack era. Like, let's just be real. But any new person you bring up, I guarantee you can match their style with somebody from the smack era they done copied off of. Come on, let's just be real. Stop it. So, no, knock it off. Knock it off. I wouldn't give you the time of day. Now, if you're talking about, now you should have went beyond the smack era. You should have said the era before the smack era, where that was Reed Dollars and Cassidy and E Ness. And you know, okay, then now you got an argument. I wouldn't doubt y'all could smoke them. Y'all can smoke Reed Dollars, E Ness, and Cassidy. Yeah, I give y'all that. Yeah. That's, yeah, I give you that era. Now you should have said that. But nah, you can't go against the smack era. Come on, man. Excuse me. That era is the reason why battle rap is where it's at right now. That era dominated the game. You know what I'm saying? That era opened up the floodgates, man. Y'all ain't gonna never have an era that was better than that Midwest movement versus the East Coast. It's not gonna happen. That was the time where battle rap was at its highest level, its greatest, and everything meant something. You just couldn't lose a battle. If you lost the battle, you lost for your city. You lost for your team. Wasn't no such thing as losing and you get the next battle. No, it meant something. It stuck with you. You was reminded of that. You was reminded of that. See, in this day and age in battle rap, y'all don't even really say that in battles no more. Like, you lost to such and such, you lost to such and such. Because it don't matter, because y'all lose all the time. So none of y'all can say, oh, such and such kicked your butt. Back then in battle rap, they used to hit hard back then when they used to say, such and such beat you, such and such. They'd be like, yeah, that is true. You did off, man. You had the city looking bad. It meant something. Now y'all so used to losing, y'all really even say that in y'all raps now. Y'all really say that in your rap. Like, he better not say I lost to nobody. I know 6, 7, 8 people he didn't lost to. And that's another thing about y'all. Look how long it take for y'all to get some light. We be like, man, dude, fire. We be calling y'all PGs and y'all been rapping for 10 years. Got concrete rhyme, been rapping 14 years in. Even when I'm bragging, I'm being sincere. MC can't win, I make them rush like 10. My name is John, my head is like a shark fin. Man, get out of here. Get out of here with that trash. Man, you sound crazy. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. We calling y'all PGs and y'all been rapping for a decade. You still ain't been on the main card. And that's crazy. They forcing y'all on main cards. That's crazy. They literally forcing y'all on main cards to try to market y'all. Y'all ain't even got to earn the main card no more. Now they just need a slot for, okay, who ain't get a turn yet? Oh, he ain't get a turn. Okay, put him on. That's what they doing now. Y'all ain't even earning y'all own. Y'all ain't even earning it. That's why even when y'all get on the main stage sometimes, that stuff be terrible. That stuff be terrible because it comes with experience. It comes with experience. Y'all don't even go through the proving grounds no more. And come on, man. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that at all. I don't. That's just a waste of conversation. I don't see how anybody could entertain that. We're not gonna call y'all an era. Y'all are a class. And how many of y'all gonna graduate from that class? See, that's the thing about y'all. Y'all trying to go up against the top tiers who all graduated. Like every last one of them dudes basically left. That's what I'm saying. It was a different, bro. It's a different feel. Even the believability. Y'all even lack believability. Y'all rapping, I'll be like, that's a lie. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, that stuff be so terrible. That stuff be so terrible. Then not only that, it's even crazier because when the top tier come around, y'all act like y'all in the presence of greatness. Y'all be like, oh, wow. can't believe I'm right here. Like, man, beat it. Man, beat it. Go wash my car. Matter of fact, give me a shoe shine. And I ain't got on dress shoes. I got on sneakers. Man, please. So, I'm sorry. I don't even, why even entertain that new era versus the smack era? Terrible. That don't even sound right. Like, what is even y'all roster? Do y'all even got a solid starting five? And when y'all say new era, again, what era is you talking about? See, y'all got the force. Well, we gonna put them in our era. You gotta force an era. Like, man, get out of here, man. Y'all just need a check. Just be honest. Just say you want a check. Just say you want a check because everybody know the bigger the name, the bigger the check. So you want to say new era versus the smack era so that you can get a bigger check because y'all battling each other don't pay enough. It don't pay enough. The only way your money makes sense is if you battling somebody of more importance. If y'all battling each other, it don't really make sense. Y'all just being taken care of for the most part. But it is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. If you always hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon. If you ain't a member of the Patreon, I'm up out of here.